Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Stellar Tactics. I am in a bit, well, not in a bit. I'm sort of sorry to about the fact that there wasn't an episode last week. The reason for that was that I had put my cat asleep that same weekend I was doing recording. So that took a lot of time from me. And yeah, obviously, you're not really in the mood to record anything after that. Fortunately, I found a pair of kittens and they joined my household last weekend. So I may be quite distracted every once in a while, but at the same time, it's
SDL drivers
quite
included.
nice to have company again and to do all that. So the recordings are back, as you notice. Things are going well. So it's time to focus at the game. And what I'm going to do first, of course, is completing our mission. So we're off to that station, to the outpost, to finish this mission. Once that's done, I will try to find that next Aznari hub. And with all the systems we have, I also think it's time to start looking for a lot more of the systems with outpost, trade posts, and anything like that to make it a lot easier to get missions in the future. Because I've been running back and forth lately, doing a lot of missions, but not really the things I actually would like to do. Not this time.
Docking.
So I will focus more on space travel and space combat in the next episodes with search for that Asnari room and prepare ourselves for the next chapter. That's in general the plan I have. I have no idea how that is going to be in the end. I also aim at getting more funds for a heavy attack vehicle. So I need to find the ship vendor. And there's a small addition on the map I hadn't seen before. Faction agent. Or I never noticed, but if you hover over the dots, actually get an impression about who they are. So let's see, 352,000 credits, 180 tokens with House Alarion, 1 missile, 2 flame review, shields, Altar Screamer, and let's see, the shields. It's a legendary, but no. That's also a no. But that's with one fire mode, 434. Flamer fuel. So it's a flamer, no. I can move all those to the stash. Speaking of stash, I need to find a common merchant. We have 420 tokens. They have legendary shields. I'm starting to drool. Mining lasers, ship turrets. Warp drive, but I'm lacking. That's the best I can get right now. 420, so 405. $19, $15, $18, and $18. 1238 hit points. Okay, that's the shields. I'm keeping this, but I'm going to do that's not what I meant. least I wasn't expecting to but this may be very interesting. The only thing I want from here is moving off to Ecmedius first. Because by now my team is actually level 22, so we can go a full thing outside. Merchants. Common merchants. To clear my inventory. Sell all junk. Let's go. 189. So we got 14 million now. Everything with the red cross is going to be salvaged. And the ship vendor was up here, I think. No, not up here. In here. I want to see what that heavy attack ship is doing. How much? No, that's equipment. Vendor. Merchant, interceptor, heavy fighter. 21 million. And 13 million. Okay. Let's see what we have in Ecmedius. The irony is, all the Asnari items we have, I can, if I sell that, I can even sell more of those shards and other stuff. Nearest jump point. So what I have in mind right now is to jump back to Ecmedius. I also forgot something. I saw something about 109. $57 on repair. Very nice. But what I'm thinking of is buying ourselves another ship, a heavy attacker this time, and use that for more incursion missions and everything else. I want to do that in Ecmedius because that system in general ooh, a mace. Yeah, I can deal with that one, but that mace is too much.
FTL drive engaged.
So this is the best thing I can do right now. Just simply leave it. I'm not going to fight when things are too dangerous. There's also another thing I may do in Ecmedius. Let's start by that's the one I need to go to anyway. Appliances. Accept. TradeNet. It's been a while. Appliances, buying, selling. 5,351. 5351. Accept. So we have to go to Druyasa 3. Okay. I guess that means we need to go back. Actually, we don't.
FTL drive engaged.
Good thing I hadn't bought that new ship yet. Because with this mission, I'm actually able to make what level is this system actually? 44, 43. Minimum level 20. Well, I'm level 22, so should be okay. We'll see. Not going to do any incursion mission here right now. I am clear of the gravity well. This is very convenient because that mission was offering 1.5 for each. I think we used 11 million. If it's 1.5, that means I'm earning 6 million out of this mission, which is going to be very convenient.
FTL drive engaged.
Like I said, I'm not going to do many ground missions today. Well, in this case, things are really going well. Another thing I actually have to do, I need to board the trade port for that. First thing is to discover if I'm able to craft better items as we currently have. Second thing is to get repair items. Do I need them yet? For ships? Noah's rescan. Can't scan that moon, which is odd. Yeah, but my micro warp was already disabled. $13. So we get about 2 million for this mission because we paid 11. Why is it not working? Transfer. So let's see, we had 11, now we got 16. Cool. Agnidius 4. That's where we are. There's a hostile ship. Which ship is hostile to us? Because I don't see any. That one? No. Let's go into combat mode already. Not them. It's not them. Is it that one? It's the only one I can think of. Three turrets. Iron, laser and missile. Okay. It's fun. It's an explorer. So it's going to be the battle of the big boys. I don't see any other ship. I'm guessing it's that one. Lead. That's a light attacker. A mission ship. Yeah, but I'm not going to fight that one. Whereas Starhawk is explorer. Alamis. And another Raven. It must be him. It's the only orange one. See?
Enemy shields offline.
That's why I want a heavy attack ship with 6 turrets, so I can actually use 4 turrets. 2 turrets to destroy shields and the other turrets for anything related to it. So I can work with 1 or 2 missile and the rest iron and laser. Gauss,
Enemy weapons offline.
things like that. Well, at least my group is getting experience now. And with some luck, I'm actually able to disable
Enemy engines
everything,
offline.
or they are able to repair their shields. Looks like I'm able to get them before they are able to repair their shields. Very nice. So I can board.
Enemy systems offline.
16553. So let's see what we can get from that entire mission. Um, hacking time 37. I really need to boost that one.
Enemy spotted.
1, 2, 3. Okay. He's gone, but he's first. Going to use that on his head. Well, one down, 2 to go.
Easy peasy.
Two down, 1 to go. How nice to stop exactly near my... And done. Yeah, okay. This one, this system is very low tier 1, so I don't like that green flash we have here. $57 repair, $71 salvage. I need to do some ship mining, I think. Because I'm starting running short on those bots. That's the crate with ship parts. Basic cargo, cargo, vector manufacturing, ship turrets for the rover. Okay. It's the lights that's giving that weird green look. See? Nothing. I don't like that idea. I'll have a look at it later. Usually we have fights here.
Take cover!
Like now. that case, I might as well move her more to the side and do this. Well, that went better as I was thinking it would. I also think that something was bugged at some point. Because, first of all, she was still having his images. And second of all, he was able to do another shot. I'm pretty certain I had it set for 4 and I was able to do 5. One part done, off to the next. Nobody here. That's nice. Guess everybody else is in the other stations. This is getting very easy. Nobody here too. It's so easy. So, one thing left to deal with. The cockpit. Time to boost the hacking skill again.
Enemy spotted.
1, 2. Only 2. So she's got the skull. She's the first to fire. Can't do headshots anyway. I'm aiming on her because of the skull. I have a feeling something changed with the effects, because I also I can't remember that I actually saw who's down. Yeah, that's one way to finish a battle. 3 times the grenade effect. I was about to say, I can't remember that I ever saw the flash of the muzzle fire of that weapon being active. Yeah, sorry people, I got hiccups. But the lighting is terrible. It gives a very ugly effect. Oh, my graphics card is about to break down. I really hope not. Beacon initialized 379,155. 379,155. So the mission in total, the ship and the mission, granted us 395,708 credits. And with all that done, I'm finally able to head off to the trade port. Because bugger. Come on. A little bit more. It's funny that the gravity well is actually beyond the ring. The reason I'm here is one, of course, I want that other ship. Not yet, well, because I want to dock. Because there are a few things I need to do right now. Before I start buying that new ship. And one of those things I want to do is switching the lasers. Look for switching to mining lasers. I also need to go to the crafting station, so let's do that while I explain. But I want to switch my ship, the mining lasers. So I'm currently very weak. But I'm going to need it. Because I'm slowly starting to run out of items for the ships. Then there's this. %40 chance to hit on the tooled shaft. And somebody was asking for attention for a moment. 26. What do I have in the stash? Weighted halved, 20%. No other legendary. And this is 40. No, wait. That's okay. Pistol extended. Rifle trigger. Scope can be done. Can be done. Can be removed. Can be removed. Can be removed. Shotgun. Yeah, I don't think so. No. No, what I am? No. You're not supposed to go into stash yet. Rifle, submachine gun. Okay, that's done. Stash was done. Ship was done. "17 clamps. Rifle 66 and 65. Okay. Actually, what I want is ship items. Electronics, basic. Ah, look at that. So that's how you have to do that. These are all the heavy ships available. Sorry, all the ships available. So I can so X80 key mace, that's the current one, and we can put the basic electronics in there. Shields, hull plating, cargo expansion, and refinery. Cool. What I'm looking for currently is ship vendor, and he was found over here. Because, like I said, I want to have a 6 turret attacking ship. Interceptor 7 million. Light attack, medium fighter 5 mounts, 6, 27 million, and I got 16. This is actually the one I prefer to have. Or actually, no. Heavy light turret, and 1 missile. This one would be better. Five turrets. And the mace is Interceptor 4 turrets. Oh, I'm having doubts if I do this. Barely have any cargo speed. I'm sticking to my current ship, I think. I will buy this one. Or should I stick to him for now? Um, Nuts and bolts 5. Yep, I really need to. Really, really complicated right now. If I buy a new ship, well, one of the things I want to do you know what? Because it will take some time to get that 27 million. But the free missiles is actually something I'm not really happy about, because that will take 50% of my weapons off the moment I want to board the ship. While with him, I could put in a missile and plasma and leave 3 turrets available for other stuff. Purchase. Cargo expansion and hardware point. So those are the two things I have to look at. What I need to do now is for this ship getting the new ship items. So we have a Talon ATKR2 ship. Electronics Talon ATKR2 basic. Let's start by that actually. $65, nice. Look at that. That's hull plating. Shields. $11.95. Okay. $12.82. $12.98. I'm not happy about explosive. There's always a 2% in it by the looks of things. 93. Okay, let's just do it. For 61,818. For 12. For 95. That's a nice one. Craft. Yeah, too bad. Shields remain that low. Now, this certainly helps improving. The only problem is the warp drive. I'm not having any intention to use. I'm still going to use him. Because there's something else I need to do. And everything on this one is already at rare or up, except the ore. So I'm not going to change things. Salvage, add all junk, all items, learning. Let's go. Crafting skill and salvaging skill improved. Basic turrets. Bingo. Now, that is an improvement. Heavy weapon grip. Shotgun. Heavy weapon legendary. Okay. Basic turrets. Let me think. Legendary and rares. So I need to swap ships again. What do you have in ship, in turrets? Exceptional, exceptional. Okay. Basic. Missile. Allied plasma, allied ion, allied plasma, allied laser, and allied missile. Let me see. plasma, light iron. Light plasma. Laser. And missile. Let's see what options we have here. The missile and the plasmas are being disabled, so I want to replace to start with. Hang on. Just want to check warp drive. Turret. Shields. Plate. Cargo. Refinery. We have an iron. I need to do something else. Plasma. Um, 289, 295. Let's see what. This is completely new for me, people. So one of the things I'm going to add is a gauze, for sure. $293, $299. So the first plasma can be replaced for sure. Laser 18186. I'm just collecting the DPS right now. 281, 287. Okay, let's see. Crafting. Basic turrets. Light. Laser. Light laser 193, 199, and I'm currently 18186. So that's already better. Let's do that one. Ooh. So I can increase range, capacitor, and energy use. Range 310, 320, capacitor 136, 351. Okay, that's 0.9, and energy 10, 98, 0.2. 22 on the capacitor. Let's drop that one. Finish. So we have one replacement laser. Let's do the iron. As long as I got the equipment for it, I will do it. The iron is actually worse as what I currently have. Damage wise anyway. Not anymore. This is going to be it. Shoot. I'm very lucky now. Whoa! Oh, hang on. I'm going too fast. Range. 345 capacitor. 374. Energy is 0.2 again. Reload speed 121. 119. So faster. Hey. That means DPS is also going up. Okay, so energy use to 9 and capacitor use to 336. Finish. That's the iron and the laser. Let's see what else. Plasma. I need one of that. This one is already better as what we had. $12. $4, $11. Okay. Craft. $17. That's 12. Now let's see. What I need to do is drop my energy use, capacitor use, oh, that's on its max. Oh, and reload speed. That's the one I was looking for. And that's the light plasma replacement. That was stupid. Used the wrong button. Can I opt out of it? Yeah. Crafting 7. Let's see. At 10 we get a new point. Okay. Am I lucky? I'm lucky. So I can't do this is laser, ion, plasma, laser. That's the ion turret. I think my power is going up a little bit to more effective. This is plasma. The question is, does it matter? I'm going to replace both plasma anyway. So we got a ship, we've got slightly better weapons, but I need another warp drive. For sure. To make sure that my power is better. So we need to go back to the ship vendor. And buy ourselves a new warp drive. This is a nice thing, I can actually compare stuff. Six 490 6617. Bye. Probably. Boom. Oh! That's a big change. That's a very big change. So, crafted shield, stock FTL, crafted electronics. So let's do the FTL, the targeting computer as well. The FTL and the targeting computer. Exceptional FTL 1536, 1568, 68 and 36, so that's no biggie. Plus 31. And I used that many. Okay. So last upgrades. FTL drive. Cargo expansion. Targeting computer. Time to salvage stuff. Here is what I'm actually basic FTL drive schematic. Okay. Well, at least we got a longer episode today. Let's do that first. I'm still wondering if I should get better weapons right now. thought this one was having a light and a heavy one, but apparently not. Currently at 66, so let me see. 67. So at 10, "30 rounds, that's more than enough. Range and damage. And let's do plasma at 65. 6, because the other guy is using submachine, shotgun, minigun, flamethrower or basic missile launcher is already exceptional. Okay. And I'm not going to do anything on that. I can give her I thought I'd seen it. Mini shot submachine. She's barely using that, so never mind. thought he was at 60. Oh, he's at 65. He is at 65. The boss is at 66. So we can't use that one. Going to the stash. But he can use this one. Except I don't have any slots on this one, so I'm doing well, I'm still doing more damage. 69, 187 compared to no mod slot. So that's probably the oh, wrong slot. This one is currently 133 to 135. However, that's because of him. Because right now, great. Salvage, stock, stock, stock. Heavy weapon, rifle, shotgun grip. Rifle grip, heavy weapon grip, rifle grip. 313, 219, 313. And dex. Chance to hit. Okay. So that's done. What I'm going to do next is swap ships again. Because this one was loaded with mining lasers. We're off to, what's his name? Off to space, looking for a shipwreck. And I will start mining that. So we get some items, we get crafting items. And I think somewhere over there we do have a ship. The easiest way to figure out is that. And I don't see anything popping up in green. Hey, don't tell me The shipwrecks are gone here. And I won't be able to mine them anymore. Because I won't be happy if that had happened. Looks like it though. Okay, we're off to nearest jump point. Which is, of course, going to the nearest system in the list and see if I can mine it there. Once I've done that, I will jump back and swap the ship for a new one and see what's going on over there.
FTL drive engaged.
And I can do that while being offline. So that makes things easier. At least we got almost 2 hours, which is nice. I think it's a good replacement for the thing we've lost in the past episode. So the past week, sorry. Hey. No shipwrecks here.
FTL drive engaged.
That's weird. Usually there's at least one shipwreck in the system. There they are, the green dots. I have to do this again. That's a shipwreck. So let's go there. Just need to navigate. Look at that. There it is. Hey, 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 hey. Where is it? Ahead of us. I have the feeling I'm heading to a complete different shipwreck right now. And here we go. Ship repair parts. I'm not going to survive this one. I'm absolutely not going to survive this one. Now it's paused. Laser iron, and that one. Yep. What I'm going to do is jump to another system. Jump to another system and see if I'm able to mine there. I'm also going to finish it for today. So for now, thanks for watching everybody, and I do hope you have been enjoying it. I did. This was actually fun to do. And yeah, all of this, it was a little bit longer, but I think we've seen quite some exciting stuff today with the crafting and all of that, the new ship. So for now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Have a good week, everybody. Goodbye.